question 14.5, and it's solving rational equations. All right, and what we want to do here is we're solving equations, and first thing we want to do is eliminate fractions. So to eliminate fractions, we multiply by the least common denominator. We also just want to check our answers. Let's say check for extraneous solutions. And this is just where the denominator is equal to 0. Okay. So I have a few problems here we'll work through. Say if I asked you to solve the following. All right, and let's say we had 8 plus 8 over x is equal to x plus 6. And what we want to do is figure out what the least common denominator is, which is x, and then multiply everything by it. What this will do is this will eliminate our fractions, make the problem really easy to solve. So if we multiply everything by x, we get 8 times x plus x times 8 over x is equal to x times x plus x times 6, which is just 8x plus 8 is equal to x squared plus 6x. So whenever you multiply by the same thing that you divide, those terms cancel out. And then we just want to set equal to 0 and then solve. So just bring the 8x over, bring the 8 over, and we get x squared minus 2x minus 8 is 0. And then from here, we could either use factoring or quadratic formula. So factor to just be x minus 4 times x plus 2. And we get x is 4 and x is negative 2. We just want to check to make sure that those don't make any denominator 0, and they don't. So these would be our answers. All right, let's try 3y over y minus 4 plus 1 is equal to 2y over y minus 4. What we want to do is just multiply everything by the LCD. In this case, it's y minus 4. And see what we get. Y minus 4 times 3y over y minus 4 plus y minus 4 times 1 is equal to y minus 4 times 2y over y minus 4. The denominators cancel. We just get 3y plus y minus 4 is equal to 2y. And then combining our like terms, 4y minus 4 is equal to 2y. We get 2y is equal to 4, or y would be 2. Looking at our denominators, this wouldn't make any of them 0, so everything's okay. How about 1 over x plus 3 plus 6 over x squared minus 9 is equal to 1. We should factor first. This is going to factor to be x plus 3 times x minus 3. And then what we do is multiply by our LCD, which definitely needs an x plus 3 in it. And we also need an x minus 3. And let's see what we get. This will be x plus 3 times x minus 3 times 1 over x plus 3 plus x plus 3 x minus 3 times 6 over x plus 3 x minus 3. But a common mistake is people forget to multiply the 1 by a 2. We're going to do 1 times x plus 3 x minus 3. These will cancel. We're just going to get x minus 3. These will cancel. We'll just get 6. And if we distribute this out, it'll be x squared minus 9. So getting everything on the same side. Gives us this. I'll just give you a second to get caught up if you're copying at home. And then we just want to factor to finish. This will just be x minus 4 times x plus 3, giving us 4 and negative 3. Problem with this, I mean, 4 is fine, but negative 3, if we plug it in, it'll make the denominator 0. So when you go to do your homework, you want to make sure that you don't include that in the answer, otherwise they'll mark you wrong. All right, I have 3 more examples to wrap up tonight. What if we had a over a minus 18 is equal to negative 40 over a minus 24? Our LCD, we definitely need an a minus 18. We'd also need an a minus 24. So we're going to go ahead and distribute this. cancel out our common factors. And we'll do a squared minus 24a is equal to, will just be negative 40a on a huge number. Negative 18 times negative 40 is 720. And then just like the other problems, we want to make it equal to 0 to solve. This will just be a squared negative 24 plus 40 is 16a minus 720. This will be a little bit cruel to ask you to factor this, so I'll just do it. The answer is just going to be a minus 20 and then a plus 36. Those would be our factors. And we just get a as 20 and a would be negative 36. Both of these are fine because they don't make the denominator 0. A couple more. What if we had 11 over 2x plus 2 over 3 is equal to 7 over 2x? We have to figure out what our least common denominator is and then multiply everything by it. So we definitely need an x. And we also need a 6. 6 would be the smallest number you could divide by 2 and 3. So it'll just be 6x times 11 over 2x plus 6x times 2 over 3 is equal to 6x times 7 over 2x. Remember, by multiplying by the least common denominator, it cancels out our denominators. The x's cancel. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 3 goes into 6 twice. The x's cancel. 2 goes into 6 3 times. This is what we're left with. This will be 33 plus 4x is equal to 21. And then simplifying, 21 minus 33 is negative 12. X will be negative 3. Take a look at our denominators. If we try to plug this in, it's just not going to work. It's not going to make any of them 0, so we'll just leave it alone. All right, and then the last one is, this would be the true grand finale here. And we have 4r minus 4 divided by r squared plus 6r minus 7 plus 2 over r plus 7 is equal to 2 over r minus 1. All right, so let's go ahead and factor first. We can take out a 4 on top. This will just be r minus 1 times 4. And on the bottom, it'll be r plus 7 times r minus 1 plus 2 over r plus 7 is equal to 2 over r minus 1. We could cancel out these r minus 1s. So really the problem is just 4 over r plus 7 plus 2 over r plus 7 is equal to 2 over r minus 1. Our LCD would have to be an r minus 1 and an r plus 7. That would take care of these and would also take care of the r minus 1. What we're going to do is multiply everything by the LCD, get rid of our fractions, and see what we wind up with. We can cancel out our denominators. And then just 4 times r minus 1 plus the r plus 7s cancel. Then the r minus 1s cancel. Finishing this up here, we get 4r minus 4 plus 2r minus 2 is equal to 2r plus 14. We'll get 6r minus 6 is equal to 2r plus 14, bringing the 2r over and the 16 to get r is equal to 5. We just go back and look at our equation. The r is equal to 5 is not going to make any of our denominators 0. So that's the only answer.